Okay, so here's the baseball room. Basically, it winds all the way around. I'm gonna try not to make you sick with the Blair Witch Project here, but so one of my favorite non-Orioles is Pete Rose. So I have his bobblehead, and it's actually a 1960 bobblehead with the spring missing. A signed bat by Pete Rose, and then what I try and do along this wall is I get the try and get the baseball, the logo ball of every team. I still need a few, and then all the baseball cards here that you see. Try and pick a handful of each team that I consider, in my mind, worthy of the baseball room. So for personal reasons or for really whatever. But most of these autographs you see are actually autographs that Marty and I got at Memorial Stadium in like 87, 88, 89, that kind of thing. So Harry Carey, I met him 91 in High Corbett in Tucson, Arizona. Various puzzles that Carey and I have put together, and then you seal them and you put them in a frame. Pretty cool. This is kind of like my Hall of Fame bobblehead wall. Nolan Ryan, Fergie Jenkins, Babe Ruth, Lou Gehrig, Roberto, Brock, Gibson, Brock, the Rocket, gotta have him. Down here is the kind of the semi Hall of Fame wall. I like Tim Lincecum a lot, Harry Carey, Ozzie Smith, Robin Yount, Sparky Anderson, Fernando, and Tommy Lasorda. And a lot of these autographs, like I said, all of them, I didn't ever pay for one. I always got my own. So that's pretty cool. Carey's granddad actually was the Tucson Toros equipment manager for like 11 years, and which is the AAA ball club of the Houston Astros at the time. And he, even up till the time that he passed, Craig Biggio used to, a lot of the guys actually, but Craig Biggio used to mail him a Christmas card and everything. This is his official equipment manager sign that he had in his locker. If you look real close, that's Glenn Davis and Grandpa. Grandpa went out to visit the Major League Club upon invite. They actually wanted him to go on a road trip with them, but he didn't want to do that. He didn't like to travel too much, but that's fine. There's Grandpa right there. 1991, the Pacific Coast League champions, and I think it was Game 3. Game 3. They asked Grandpa to throw out the first pitch, so that's the actual ball. 1991. So down here are kind of my D-backs bobbleheads. Most of them are actually kind of gone. There are different clubs. That's Randy Johnson. And then this was actually an official All-Star game. When the All-Star game was held in Arizona last year, this was the baseball glove that was kind of like the collector's item. So pretty cool. And then up here is my baseball wall from Fantasy Camp. So I just started, actually that's a picture of Marty and I in our first year. And then I just kind of took some pictures along the way. Lots of autographs. It's me blocking Matt Williams from scoring. That's pretty fun. Signed jerseys, all the jerseys from years past, all the game bats that I used. And let's see, got some more pictures here. It's actually me and Gonzo and my good friend Mike Meister in a picture. Got some awards actually. I won the Luis Gonzalez Award, Team Award last year, and then my first year I won the Dan Carlson Award. So yeah, whatever. I mean, it's all in fun, but well, the awards aren't all in fun. They're actually taken pretty seriously, but I don't go to do that. But I just happen to do well when I'm there. This is actually Dan Carlson. He's actually a great guy. He's the AA pitching coach for the Tucson club right now. He's very good at what he does. And one of my good buddies in camp, he's the personal assistant to Carmen Electra. So he sent me out pictures of Carmen autographed to me. So that was pretty kind of fun, actually. Just lots of autographs going to camp. One of the perks is there's one day where they'll just sit at a table and just sign everything you have for them, which is cool. Try not to abuse it too much. But that's another puzzle. Come over here. This is just kind of a mini ledge of some nice history books of baseball, and then some small replicas of stadiums, iconic stadiums over the years. It's my favorite clock ever. Hardly ever works. Runs on a double A that seems to end short all the time, but whatever. It's pretty cool. Okay, so this is the Oriole wall. It has its own wall all the way down. So now basically, you start here. I got my Matt Wieters bobblehead and my Rick Dempsey bobblehead, which actually is my favorite because you push this button and there's official quotes. Anyway, Rick's one of my favorite players. So, but all along here, see a lot of the autographs. Picture Memorial Stadium. A lot of the autographs for the third time Marty and I got, at the stadium. So, and then I don't want to start with Cal. I want to tell you about the other things first. But go up here and Bob Melvin, Steve Finley, Mark Belanger, I just think is one of the greatest. Ken Singleton, Boog Powell, that's me and Carrie a couple years ago, visiting Camden Yards, and it's me and my dad at a game, and there's Boog signing some autographs for Carrie and myself, my dad and I in front of Brooks Robinson Stadium. Brooks Robinson Stadium, wow. Babe Ruth statue. Okay, so here's the Cal Ripken kind of collection. Basically, everything Cal, pretty much. All kinds of baseball cards, all kinds of Cal Ripken bobbleheads. I like that Bierstein. Bierstein is pretty cool. All kinds of news articles and magazines. And everything pretty much Cal Ripken on this wall. This is my favorite. It's a Waterford Crystal baseball with Cal Ripken's information on it. It's just pretty neat. So, Wheaties box. Probably my favorite autograph of all times was Cal Ripken Jr. and Sr. On a baseball card, and I got them separately during game days out at the yard and out at Memorial Stadium. So. Lots of Cal stuff. Definitely Cal is just littered over here in a nice way. Then second is Brooks Robinson to me, and a friend of a friend knows Brooks and had him one Christmas. They got me a signed autograph jersey by the man himself, Brooks Robinson. So that's pretty neat. When I went to Towson State, I actually worked for the Tower Light for like 4 years, the newspaper. I was a sports editor, photo editor, different stuff. And I wrote an article one year about the closing of Memorial Stadium, and I mailed it to Brooks. And he mailed me back a nice article with a signed picture. And there's actually, or the note, I should say. Then he actually sent me back a note. There's a brick from Memorial Stadium, Brooks Robinson signed bat, another Brooks Robinson Oriole picture. And my aunt and uncle, my uncle's recently passed, well, not recently, he passed away in 92 or 3. But my aunt is still with us. That's me actually in 91 with them in Florida. Yeah, notice the hair. But that's my Aunt Essie and Brooks back in the 70s. My Aunt Essie and Uncle Pete were very good friends with Brooks. So it was pretty cool. My aunt still, yeah, he makes a Chardonnay, get that. My aunt still sends me out old stuff from Brooks. This was the News American in 1982 when they had Brooks Robinson night, and sure enough, there's my Aunt Essie and my Uncle Pete in the crowd. That's the original article. This is a signed picture that Brooks sent Pete many years ago, and after he passed, my aunt insisted I have it. There's my Uncle Pete, God bless him. Elrod Hendricks, check out the wear back then, and my Aunt Essie. So that's it for now, but we all know the most important part of this baseball room, don't we? Yes, we do. Cal Ripken Jr. All right. Peace out.